Welcome back to our series, Unlocking the Secrets of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean. Today, we explore the penultimate tablet, Supplementary Tablet 14, Atlantis. This tablet reveals Thoth's accounts of the legendary civilization of Atlantis, its heights and its ultimate fall. Let's dive into its profound teachings. List ye, O man, to the deep hidden wisdom, lost to the world since the time of the dwellers, lost and forgotten by men of this age. Know ye this earth is but a portal, guarded by powers unknown to man. Yet the dark lords hide the entrance that leads to the heaven-born land. Know ye, the way to the sphere of Arulu is guarded by barriers opened only to light-born man. Upon earth I am the holder of the keys to the gates of the sacred land. Command I, by the powers beyond me, to leave the keys to the world of man. Before I depart, I give ye the secrets of how ye may rise from the bondage of darkness. Cast off the fetters of flesh that have bound ye, rise from the darkness into the light. Know ye, the soul must be cleansed of its darkness, ere ye may enter the portals of light. Thus, I established among ye the mysteries, so that the secrets may always be found. I, though man may fall into darkness, always the light will shine as a guide. Hidden in darkness, veiled in symbols, always the way to the portal will be found. Man in the future will deny the mysteries, but always the way the seeker will find. Now I command you to maintain my secrets, giving only to those ye have tested, so that the pure may not be corrupted, so that the power of truth may prevail. List ye now to the unveiling of mystery. List to the symbols of mystery I give. Make of it a religion, for only thus will its essence remain. Regions there are two between this life and the great one, traveled by the souls who depart from this earth. Duat, the home of the powers of illusion. Sekhet Hetzbet, the house of the gods. Osiris, the symbol of the guard of the portal who turns back the souls of unworthy men. Beyond lies the sphere of the heaven-born powers, Arulu, the land where the great ones have passed. There, when my work among men has been finished, will I join the great ones of my ancient home. 7 are the mansions of the house of the mighty. 3 guards the portal of each house from the darkness. 15 the ways that lead to Duat. 12 are the houses of the lords of illusion, facing 4 ways, each of them different. 40 and 2 are the great powers, judging the dead who seek for the portal. 4 are the sons of Horus. 2 are the guards of east and west of Isis, the mother who pleads for her children, queen of the moon, reflecting the sun. Ba is the essence, living forever. Ka is the shadow that man knows as life. Ba cometh not until Ka is incarnate. These are mysteries to preserve through the ages. Keys are they of life and of death. Hear ye now the mystery of mysteries. Learn of the circle beginningless and endless, the form of he who is one and in all. Listen and hear it. Go forth and apply it. Thus will ye travel the way that I go. Mystery in mystery, yet clear to the light-born. The secret of all I now will reveal. I will declare a secret to the initiated, but let the door be wholly shut against the profane. 3 is the mystery, come from the Great One. Hear, and light on thee will dawn. In the primeval dwell 3 unities. Other than these, none can exist. These are the equilibrium, source of creation, one God, one truth, one point of freedom. 3 come forth from the 3 of the balance, all life, all good, all power. 3 are the qualities of God in his light home, infinite power, infinite wisdom, infinite love. 3 are the powers given to the masters, to transmute evil, assist good, use discrimination. 3 are the things inevitable for God to perform, manifest power, wisdom, and love. 3 are the powers creating all things, divine love possessed of perfect knowledge, divine wisdom knowing all possible means, divine power possessed by the joint will of divine love and wisdom. 3 are the circles, states of existence. The circle of light where dwells nothing but God, and only God can traverse it. The circle of chaos where all things by nature arise from death. The circle of awareness where all things spring from life. All things animate are of 3 states of existence, chaos or death, liberty in humanity, and felicity of heaven. 3 necessities control all things, beginning in the great deep, the circle of chaos, plenitude in heaven. 3 are the paths of the soul, man, liberty, light. 3 are the hindrances, lack of endeavor to obtain knowledge, non-attachment to God, attachment to evil. In man, the 3 are manifest. 3 are the kings of power within. 3 are the chambers of the mysteries, found yet not found in the body of man. Hear ye now of he who is liberated, freed from the bondage of life into light. knowing the source of all worlds shall be open. Aye, even the gates of Arulu shall not be barred. Yet heed, O man, who wouldst enter heaven. If ye be not worthy, better it be to fall into the fire. Know ye the celestials pass through the pure flame. At every revolution of the heavens, they bathe in the fountains of light. List ye, O man, to this mystery. Long in the past, before ye were man-born, I dwelled in ancient Atlantis. There in the temple I drank of the wisdom, poured as a fountain of light from the dweller. Give the key to ascend to the presence of light in the great world. Stood I before the Holy One enthroned in the flower of fire. Veiled was he by the lightnings of darkness, else my soul by the glory have been shattered. Forth from the feet of his throne like the diamond, rolled forth 4 rivers of flame from his footstool, rolled through the channels of clouds to the man-world. Filled was the hall with spirits of heaven. Wonder of wonders was the starry palace. Above the sky, like a rainbow of fire and sunlight, were formed the spirits. Sang they the glories of the Holy One. Then from the midst of the fire came a voice. Behold the glory of the first cause. I beheld that light, high above all darkness, reflected in my own being. I attained, as it were, to the God of all gods, the Spirit Sun, the sovereign of the sun spheres. There is one, even the first, who hath no beginning, who hath no end, who hath made all things, who govern all, who is good, who is just, who illumines, who sustains. Then from the throne there poured a great radiance, surrounding and lifting my soul by its power. Swiftly I moved through the spaces of heaven. Shown was I the mystery of mysteries, shown the secret heart of the cosmos. Carried was I to the land of Arulu, stood before the lords in their houses. Opened they the doorway so I might glimpse the primeval chaos. Shuddered my soul to the vision of horror, shrank back my soul from the ocean of darkness. Then saw I the need for the barriers, saw the need for the lords of Arulu. Only they with their infinite balance could stand in the way of the inpouring chaos. Only they could guard God's creation. Then did I pass around the circle of 8, saw all the souls who had conquered the darkness, saw the splendor of light where they dwelled. Longed I to take my place in their circle, but longed I also for the way I had chosen, when I stood in the halls of Amenti and made my choice to the work I would do. Passed I from the halls of Arulu down to the earth space where my body lay. Arose I from the earth where I rested. Stood I before the dweller, gave my pledge to renounce my great right until my work on earth was completed, until the age of darkness be past. List ye, O man, to the words I shall give ye. In them shall ye find the essence of life. Before I return to the halls of Amenti, taught shall ye be the secrets of secrets, how ye too may arise to the light. Preserve them and guard them, hide them in symbols, so the profane will laugh and renounce. In every land form ye the mysteries, make the way hard for the seeker to tread. Thus will the weak and the wavering be rejected. Thus will the secrets be hidden and guarded, held till the time when the wheel shall be turned. Through the dark ages, waiting and watching, my spirit shall remain in the deep hidden land. When one has passed all the trials of the outer, summon ye me by the key that ye hold. Then will I, the initiator, answer, come from the halls of the gods in Amenti. Then will I receive the initiate, give him the words of power. Hark ye, remember these words of warning. Bring not to me one lacking in wisdom, impure in heart or weak in his purpose. Else I will withdraw from ye your power to summon me from the place of my sleeping. Now go ye forth and summon thy brothers, so that I may impart the wisdom to light thy path when my presence is gone. Come to the chamber beneath my temple. Eat not food until 3 days are past. There will I give thee the essence of wisdom, so that with power ye may shine amongst men. There will I give unto thee the secrets, so that ye, too, may rise to the heavens, God-men in truth, as in essence ye be. Depart now and leave me while I summon those ye know of, but as yet know not. In Billy Carson's Compendium of the Emerald Tablets, the supplementary Emerald Tablet of Thoth the Atlantean, titled Atlantis, offers a profound exploration of mystical knowledge and ancient technologies. The Stargate portal is a device which opens a doorway in space and time, enabling travelers to connect 2 distant realms or higher dimensions. NASA has discovered that these portals, known as X-points, exist naturally around the Earth, making access with a device much easier than first thought. These portals are born from the mingling of Earth's magnetic field with incoming solar winds, creating uninterrupted paths where the sun and earth become connected. These portals open and close a dozen times each day, with magnetic reconnection via magnetic lines forced from the sun and earth, crisscrossing and joining to create the openings. Essentially, X-points are wormholes in space. In the 12th century, the shield of the Trinity diagram was oriented upside down, while a related tetragrammaton placed the face of God in the center, a symbol used by churches across Europe. In the 5th chapel of the Palace of Versailles, France, a tetragrammaton features a triangle with the 4-letter name of God written in Hebrew at the center, enclosed by a circle symbolizing unbroken, perfect symmetry. Marco Rodin defines the energy bubble created by an energized pyramid as a torus. Pyramids have long been associated with serving as stargates for pharaohs after death. The word pyramid combines the prefix pyra, fire, with the suffix mid, middle, forming the concept of fire in the middle. Patrick Flanagan, in his book Pyramid Power: The Millennium Science, describes how the pyramid's 5 angles project a beam of radiation towards the center, referred to as biocosmic energy, with the geometric center of the pyramid playing a crucial role. Dan Davidson, after 35 years of research, concluded in his book Shape Power that a pyramid shape acts like a lens, focusing the Earth's magnetism due to the abundance of carbon, the basis of all known life. The Higgs boson, which gives mass to the 16 elementary particles, is inscribed as a circle, while the photon is inscribed as a hexagon. The 6 quarks in a standard hexagon model indicate higher dimensions of space. Coincidentally, a stargate requires 6 points to define an address or location in 3-dimensional space, with time considered an extra dimension. In either case, it represents the physical manifestation of energy in 3 spatial dimensions. One of the profound representations of the fire in the middle concept comes from the 10-point pyramid, arranged in 4 rows and believed by Pythagoreans to be at the root of all nature. The capstone, or top point, was considered divine as it alone touches the heavens. Each row of numbers represents a different spatial dimension from one of the 4 elements, while pairs of rows could form radius musical ratios. The tetractys encompasses the principles of the natural world, the harmony of the cosmos, the ascent to the divine, and the mysteries of the divine realm. The Kabbalah uses a tetragrammaton tetractys to manifest the 72 emanations of God. According to the Kabbalah, mankind must climb the tetragrammaton through spiritual healing to reunite with the Creator. Both the seed of life and Marco Rodin's fingerprint of God can be combined with Pythagoras' 10-point tetractys, fitting perfectly between mathematics, music, and geometry, and extending into the discipline of physics. Remarkably, the Calliopeia manifold resembles a 2-headed god, a symbol of duality like harmony and chaos, or possibly the outer and inner world, separated from being united. Stone circles also have the power to concentrate vibrational energy into the middle or center. The most well-known stone circle is Stonehenge near Amesbury. The outer ring of sarsen stones is made up of high silica sandstone, which is composed of quartz. In quantum physics, there is wave-particle duality. If this 6-dimensional manifold of duality is put into the tetractys in place of the 6 points that make up a hexagon, a familiar image emerges, a sphinx sitting in front of a pyramid. The tetractys with the Calliopeia manifold overlay represents mankind's desire to join with God by overcoming the duality created by the lower human self, which feels separated from the higher spiritual self. The seed of life is formed from 7 circles placed with 6-fold symmetry, forming a pattern of circles and lenses. To a religious person, it depicts the 6 days of creation. To a physicist, it represents lines of interference of the triple envelope from a sympathetic resonance. To a mathematician, 3 points of propagation form a vertex for a triangle, where the circular wave's weave becomes its geometric center. To a thermite, all 6 points of propagation form a unicursal hexagon with a 5-petaled flower in the center, symbolizing a pentacle. To a practitioner of magic, it represents a planetary hexagram with the sun representing true will in the center. To an enlightened person, all 6 points of propagation form a Merkaba, or vehicle of ascension. The fire in the middle of the Merkaba is the navel chakra, or sacral plexus near the navel area, associated with the womb or center of creation. The asymmetry of its atomic groups makes silica an effective transducer for converting mechanical energy into electrical energy. Sound waves are mechanical energy. The Sarson's trilithons behave as tuning forks. In fact, the trilithons could be thought of as tuning fork crystals. A tuning fork oscillator will resonate close to its target frequency according to how it was cut. They could, therefore, keep an ultrasonic beam steady for communication. If a spherical stone was placed in the center of Stonehenge, it could act as an optical lens or radio receiver for the sympathetic resonances created between the trilithons. In 2012, several blue stones tested at the site of the Bosnian pyramid sounded like metallic bells, drums, and gongs. A sacred chant of specific tones causes all the surrounding stones to resonate. Constructive and destructive interference patterns form around the stones. Somatic experiments held in the King's Chamber of the Pyramid of Giza in 1997 by John Stuart Reid showed how the Eye of Horus symbol appeared as a vibrate channel turned within the sarcophagus. When struck, the sarcophagus sounds like a gong due to its 2-to-1 ratio. On the back of a Federal Reserve note, the Eye of Providence, or all-seeing eye, is centered on the capstone of a 13-step pyramid. It is also centered on the Black Pyramid of Ecuador, found in the 1980s. What is the significance of the eye being inserted into the capstone? The capstone is the most important piece of a pyramid. Made of the right granite or fine limestone and often covered in gold leaf, it focused the energy of the pyramid like a lens. When pyramids are built, they are completed up to the final capstone. The capstone, which is a single piece of stone, is then lowered into position. It is squared on the bottom in order to fit snugly into place. Once placed on top of a pyramid, it allowed an open connection into higher dimensions or the spiritual realm. The Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun is a fully operational stargate. Opening it will require great care. The capstone and quartz still need to be in place for the pyramid to focus its correct resonating frequency. The human body must also be put into proper vibration by way of meditation. Since pyramids are tuned to human frequencies, the human body must also be tuned to them in order to travel through the stargate. At first glance, this passage resonates with the biblical reference to brother against brother and father against son. But that is a common characteristic in many cultures. Such behavior, however, sparks interest from Atlantis. Thoth is referencing the Golden Age. A Golden Age can be found in all religions. It speaks of a period of primordial peace, harmony, stability, and prosperity. During that Golden Age of Atlantis, peace and harmony prevailed. People did not have to work to feed themselves. The earth provided food in abundance. The Atlanteans lived to a very old age with a youthful appearance, eventually dying peacefully, with spirits living on as guardians. Plato in Cratylus recounts the golden race of humans who came first. He clarifies that Hesiod did not mean literally made of gold, but good and noble. Atlanteans will resurface from their homes beneath the seas to initiate the Golden Age. Now, from my own understanding, in this supplementary tablet titled Atlantis, Thoth begins by revealing ancient knowledge, emphasizing that Earth's portals are guarded by incomprehensible powers. He explains that these abilities are obstructed by our inability to conquer the 7 deadly sins, which prevents us from accessing the key, the light body. Thoth asserts that he holds these keys, but the ultimate powers remain beyond him. He reminds us that these tablets are the keys, and his purpose is to bestow this knowledge upon humanity. Before leaving this plane, he aims to help us escape our earthly bondages and the restrictions of our flesh. To access the light portals, Thoth explains that we must cleanse our souls of darkness. He left these tablets to unveil the mysteries necessary for this cleansing and ensured they would always be found. He acknowledges that our paths may not always be clear, but light will always prevail and guide us. Hidden within us, even with our eyes closed and covered in symbols, we can access the portals. Thoth emphasizes that these mysteries are often denied, but the seeker will always find the answers. He urges us to maintain his secrets, testing and sharing this knowledge with the right people, ensuring the pure ones of light are not corrupted, so that the power of truth always prevails. We must follow his guidance, speak our truth, and act from a place of love to avoid corruption. Thoth encourages making this a religion to preserve its essence. Thoth then explains these mysteries. Firstly, Duat, the home of the powers of illusion, represents the duality of this plane and the connection between the sun and the moon. Certain alignments cause the opening and closing of these portals. When the sun and moon align, we can access Seket Hetspet, the house of the gods, which many believe to be wormholes for astral travel. Osiris, the symbol of the guardian of the portal, turns back the souls of unworthy men, determining who is pure enough to gain access. Thoth describes the sphere of heaven-born powers, which lies beyond this creation. Arulu, the land where the Great Ones have passed, represents the next stage of enlightenment. Thoth plans to join the Great Ones of his ancient home once his mission here is complete. Thoth explains that we have 7 primary chakras, each guarded by 3 entities, referring to the physical manifestation of energy in 3 dimensions. Additionally, we must master a total of 15 chakras. The 12 chakras governed by the Lords of Illusion correspond to the constellations of the zodiac. Thoth mentions the 42 great powers, symbolizing the balance of the world, and the 42 steps a soul must take to reach ascension, as mentioned in the Hebrew Bible. Without mastering these steps, one cannot access the higher realms. Thoth also references the 4 sons of Horus, representing crucial parts of the human body: the lungs, liver, stomach, and intestines, highlighting the importance of maintaining purity. He speaks of the duality of East and West guards of Isis, symbolizing the balance of masculine and feminine aspects. Thoth reiterates that the immortal soul cannot come into being without the illusion of life incarnated in a vessel. He emphasizes the need to preserve and pass on these mysteries through the ages. Next, Thoth explains the keys of life and death, teaching that life and creation are an endless circle. Understanding this concept is crucial for ascension. He reveals that although shrouded in doubt and mystery, all knowledge becomes clear once we access our light bodies. The key to creation lies in 3 aspects: one God, one truth, and one point of freedom. The qualities of good are infinite power, infinite wisdom, and infinite love. The ascended possess the powers to transmute evil, assist good, and exercise discrimination. Divine creation is based on divine love, divine wisdom, and divine power. Thoth explains that understanding these principles allows us to manifest unlimited potential in our lives. Thoth then describes the 3 circles of existence: the first traversed only by God, the second where all creations come to life and die in this illusion, and the third where creations gain awareness. He outlines 3 major hindrances: lack of passion for knowledge, non-attachment to God, and attachment to evil. Overcoming these hindrances is essential for rapid self-improvement. Thoth emphasizes the importance of focusing on these concepts to remove all barriers to ascension. Like the celestials, we must bathe in the fountains of light within us. Lastly, Thoth recounts his path to enlightenment and experiences in Atlantis. He ascended in a temple in Atlantis, seeking wisdom and drinking from the fountain of light. By surrounding himself with light, he accessed the Prime Creator and saw a diamond-shaped throne of light, symbolizing the river of creation. He heard a voice proclaiming the glory of the first cause. Thoth overcame his darkness and ascended to the gods of all gods, the Spirit Sun, and the sovereign of the Sun spheres. He traveled through dimensions, gaining knowledge of all mysteries. In Arulu, he saw the potential of evil achieving this awareness and understood the importance of the Lords of Arulu in maintaining balance and protecting creation. Thoth traveled in the Circle of 8, symbolizing the Merkaba and the Flower of Life, where he saw other ascended souls. Remembering his mission, he returned to Earth, pledging to stay until his work is complete and the age of darkness has passed. Thoth emphasizes that his words hold the keys to ascension. We must preserve these secrets, hiding them in symbols to protect them from the unworthy. Thoth's essence remains with us, and we can call upon him with the key he provided in a previous tablet, but only after passing the trials and shedding darkness. He warns against calling him if lacking in wisdom, purity, or purpose, as he will withdraw his power. Thoth concludes by encouraging us to share this knowledge with like-minded individuals and pass it on to future generations. He suggests fasting for 3 days and visiting his chamber in the Great Pyramid of Giza to gain further wisdom. Thoth leaves us with a blessing, urging us to rise to the heavens and become God-men in truth and essence. He says for us to depart now and leave him as he summons those we know of, but as yet know not, which is showcasing that the versions of ourselves we are experiencing does not equal who we will become, and many people who are what they are now are not in touch with their truth selves to the point of being unrecognizable. No matter what problems we have, no matter what trauma we possess, we are God, unlimited power, wisdom and love, capable of creating and changing everything around us, including ourselves and our loved ones. So let's focus on the teachings so far and implement them in our lives. and we will be amazed at the people we will become, the people we were always meant to be. In conclusion, Thoth's teachings in the Atlantis tablet provide a profound roadmap for spiritual growth and enlightenment. By understanding and applying his wisdom, we can overcome our earthly limitations, cleanse our souls, and access higher realms of existence. Thoth's emphasis on purity, balance, and divine love underscores the transformative power of these principles. His guidance offers a path to self-improvement and a deeper connection to the divine, encouraging us to preserve and share this sacred knowledge. By following Thoth's teachings, we can unlock our true potential and ascend to a higher state of being, fulfilling our purpose and contributing to the betterment of humanity. Join us next time as we explore the final supplementary tablet, Secrets of Secrets. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. See you in the next video. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the mysteries of our world. Love, the Divine Corner.